Hey y'all, Mike here. This is our orchard garden, and you can see from all this black plastic, or this white plastic, clear plastic, is we're killing off a spot to increase our garden for next year. Now, I'm going to take this clear plastic off of here. It's working, but it's not working very well. I got some silage tarp coming in. It's got the black on one side, white on the other, and it'll cover this whole area, all the way up to those yellow flags where I mowed it there, all the way back here. I'm going to cover this whole thing for 6 weeks and kill all this off. And then I'm going to grow a cover crop. I'm going to use probably winter rye. I mean, it's going to get tall, but you can break winter rye. You know, a couple weeks before you plant next year, you can knock it down, you can break it, and that kills it and can act like a mulch on top. And it'll help replenish the soil and build the biology here after I've killed it with the tarp. At least that's the plan. And I'm not covering after that. I'm gonna leave all that on the ground as a mulch, and I'm gonna plant right inside that. So I'll be planting tomatoes and the peppers and the beans and whatever right inside that mulch. I don't experiment. I believe it'll keep the weeds down, especially if I use the silage tarp the right way. I mean, if I put it down, leave it down for 6 weeks, and if it rains, move it so it gets wet again, because that'll regerminate more seeds. Put it back down again. So I do that for about 6 to 7 weeks, 8 weeks. I should get rid of 99% of the weeds and the grass seeds. That's the plan. Here's the cream peas. They're getting really close. I mean, I could probably pick a lot of these already. They're ready to go. If you crack these open, they're exactly where they should be. But I got a lot of green ones on here, and I got a lot of pollinators out here still collecting things on these things. I hate to take them away from them, but if I can get this open with one hand, you can see that they're the right color. I think it's time to pick them. I'll probably be out here today picking those. I planted more beans, or more peas, excuse me, to as a cover crop, just so I had something on the soil. These are cattle panels that I bent, and I'm gonna use these fence posts and secure them up on the fence posts up here. And I'm going to plant my acorn squash, 3 on this side, 3 on that side, 3 on that side, and 3 on that side, so they have plenty of trellis space. I got to put the posts in because they're pretty wobbly without the posts. Strawberries are covered up by watermelon. These are all my watermelons. You can see I've got at least 20 some watermelons growing in here. I had one that split in the last rainstorm, but I've eaten a couple out of here already, or at least one out of here already, I should say. And I got another one that's ready to pick. I got to find it. It's in there somewhere. I was looking at this little curly thing, and it's completely dead. Here's the sweet potatoes. I haven't been spraying them with anything, so they got some insect damage, and I don't really care. I'd rather have some insect damage and not spray with anything than to have to use, bug killers or what have you. You got some bad guys living in here, some locusts and stuff, and grasshoppers. This is the sweet potato my wife planted. What's one little nub? My little experiment with the fabric kind of failed. This fabric is an El Cheapo from like Walmart or something. It's not UV protected. It's not an egg fabric. I have egg fabric, and egg fabric will last years. So I'm going to take this all apart and I'm going to replace it. Blackberries did really well this year. Got lots in the freezer. My son's down here in Texas now, and he's eating all my blackberries. Fruit trees did okay. There's my asparagus patch. I mean, that's what it's supposed to do, right? It's first year, going to seed. My fig trees are doing pretty good. They're laying down. I'm going to stake that up. I think that's pretty normal for them to do that. That one's pretty small, but this year I'm going to protect this fall. I'm going to bundle them up. I'm going to put some straw on them. I'm going to wrap them so they don't die off again. That's the plan. New garden this year. I'm going to have 5 or 6 rows, 60 feet long, right here.